subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell.
Hey friends, how are y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandy and I film everything food related, meal prep, what I eat in a day, that sort of thing. And today is gonna be just a little meal prep. And I apologize for my voice. I'm getting over being sick with COVID. Today I'm finally feeling better, so I'm gonna try to knock out just a little meal prep. I'll tell you what's on the plan. Usually it's just me and my husband here. So usually I like to meal prep breakfast and then my lunches. Usually for lunch I'll do like one cooked item and then the rest of the week I'll do like a salad or sandwich or something like that. And sometimes I prepare it, sometimes I don't. And then for dinner, I usually do 2 dinners, so we have leftovers throughout the week as well. And it just lessens my cooking load during the week. But like I said, I'm just getting back from being sick, so I don't want to push myself too hard, and it's already 6:45. So I'm gonna meal prep a breakfast. We're gonna do chorizo, egg, and potato breakfast tacos, but I'm actually gonna cook those tomorrow, Sunday, so we can eat them fresh, and then I'll wrap them up and freeze them, but I will show you that tomorrow. And for my meal prep for lunch this week, I'm keeping it super simple, and I'm gonna use this pasta salad kit. It's from Mad Dash Mixes. I've done a soup of theirs and it was really good. I got it at like a farmer's market, and you just add black olives and chicken. So this is gonna be my meal prep lunch. And the other days, I'm just gonna eat, I think, tuna, and I'm not gonna prep it. I'll just eat tuna just the day of, mix it with a little mayonnaise and call it a day on some bread. Easy peasy. I am gonna prepare a juice. I'm gonna do a carrot orange juice. My new Tom Thumb opened just yesterday, so they had great sales today. So I got, let me show you. And sorry I didn't do a grocery haul. We did get a lot, but after going to the grocery store, I was just exhausted and could not film. I had to recover for a few hours. But I got 2 5-pound bags of oranges. They were only 99 cents each. So I can't wait to juice these for some carrot orange juice. I may do like some just oranges as well. I haven't decided. And then for dinner, I'm gonna do a zucchini chicken tomato mozzarella bake. I've made something like this similar in the past, not exactly like this. Mainly this is being prompted because I have a lot of small cherry tomatoes. So I just wanted to use those up, and that's what I came up with because I also have mozzarella balls. But let's get going. Oh, and then for snack, I used to always eat boiled eggs, and I haven't done that in a while, so I'm gonna boil me probably just like, let's do 6 boiled eggs. And the reason why I said 6 is because if I make tuna, I can eat some. No, let's just do 4. I don't know why I can't decide how many boiled eggs to do. But also at the grocery store, I got a ton of chicken thighs and breast. It was on sale for $1.77 due to the opening. So I have 10 pounds of the breast and 5 pounds of the thighs. And I have to freeze wrap all that, so I'll show you that too. But it's already 6:48, so let's get preparing dinner first and foremost. Okay, so I got the ingredients. I got 4 small zucchini I'm gonna use. And then these are tomatoes all from my garden. I got some cherry tomatoes and then a few just like smaller tomatoes. I got 1 store-bought tomato that's about to go bad. I'm gonna use these little mozzarella balls. And then I also have just this little pouch of tomato pasta sauce from like, oh, actually, no. Glad I read that. I thought this was tomato sauce, like Italian. I think it's salsa. It says salsa. Glad I read that and did not add that. So I'm not gonna add this. I was only adding it because I had it, not that I needed it. So I'm gonna try to keep this super, super simple. So let's get the zucchini chopped up. If I need to bulk this up, I may serve it with some pasta or whatnot, but I don't know. I'm thinking we may just do a baguette or something and call it a day. So I'm gonna start my oven preheating to, let's go 400. Got the oven going. So for these, I'm gonna cut them in half long ways. And then I'm gonna cut them in half again. So I've quartered them, right? And then just cut them into little dice. So about a 1/4 inch dice, nothing difficult there. And I'm gonna do all these and put them into my pan. So let's speed right through this. Sometimes my meal prep videos can turn out really, really long, so I'm trying to get better at paring down the like the basic steps that you don't need to see, especially after I've showed you how I'm doing it, you know? I will say, even though these squash are little, they are pretty. Squash, zucchini, whatever you want to call them, but they are zucchini. Sorry for confusing you. Okay, I'm gonna do these and I'll be back to show you the next step. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my baking dish. Oh, my duck fat spray is almost gone. That's okay. Gonna put all my squash in. My zucchini, I don't know why I'm calling it squash. So annoying. I think I'm also gonna add in some onion. Just because onion and garlic. But next up, I'm gonna take all my little tomatoes and just the small ones, I'm gonna throw them right in. The larger ones, I am gonna chop up. I don't know how many I'll use, if I'll use all of them or not. I'm just gonna add 2 and we'll see. I actually think just the cherry tomatoes are enough, so I'm not gonna add any of the other tomatoes. So let me get my onion and get going. I'm using yellow or red onion just because that's what I have on hand because it's already been used, but you can use white, yellow, anything you have will be fine. And you can use as much or as little as you want. Like I said, I'm just winging this recipe, but I do think it'll be really good. I hope so. And I'm not gonna cut it, I'm not gonna use all of it by any means. Because I want onion to be like a side ingredient, not the star. Although I do love onion. And I'm just kind of doing it in a quarter dice, kind of to match the zucchini. Break it up. This is gonna be a pretty meal too. So I added a quarter of that onion. So about half of a small or a quarter of a medium onion. And I'm gonna add let's go ahead and do 3. 3 cloves of garlic. I'm gonna just use it in my press. I love this press because you literally don't even have to take it out of the shell at all. Isn't that the best? It just squishes it all out for you. Okay, those are too big together. I'm also gonna go ahead and add these little mozzarella balls that I get from Trader Joe's. These are like individual ones. I thought I was gonna like snack on them. Turns out I really don't like to snack on them. I don't know, this flavor is strong. That's all I can say. So I thought this would be great. So I'm just gonna add straight in. There's 3 balls per little package, so I'll figure out how many I'm adding at the end. Okay, I got all the balls in there, and the balls are 1 point each. So I don't know how many packages they use, but let me count them. 1, 2, 15. So 15 points for the cheese, but this is definitely gonna be 4 servings, and it's the only thing that's points. But I'm gonna take each ball and cut them in 2, just so it goes farther. I just decided that while ago. Looking good. I need to season it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my chicken on this cutting board just so I can like be done with it. I'll use a different cutting board to juice. But then we will be ready to put it in the oven. Nothing to it. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is if I need to put any liquid for the zucchini to cook. I may put a little bit of olive oil now that I'm thinking about it, just to kind of like, you know, give it somewhere to go. I'm gonna clean up this chicken and cut it into just bite-sized pieces. Clean it up, I mean, I'm gonna remove all this excess fat. Costco chicken usually doesn't have this, but this is actually not Costco chicken. If you remember a few videos back, I had to buy like chicken from the regular grocery store. And yeah, it's just not as clean. And actually, I bought a lot of chicken from the regular grocery store today too. Not because I needed it, because the sale was too good to pass. $1.77. I think I told y'all that at the beginning, but I'm still excited. Definitely getting old when you're excited about chicken prices. Okay, let me get it all cubed up. Okay, time for the seasoning. I decided I am gonna put a little bit of olive oil. This is basil olive oil, and we're gonna top this with basil when we're ready. I'm not gonna put much. Honestly, I probably won't even count it. I just want to make sure, you know, the food has something to cook in. Some moisture, a little bit. I probably put maybe a tablespoon, if that, not much. Having the shake stopper really helps you not overuse. I'm going to use Kinder's The Blend. This is salt, pepper, and garlic. Really basic, and I like that the chicken's on top, so the chicken's getting a lot of that seasoning. You do have to be careful with this. I find that you can get salty really quickly. But the key ingredient is this sofrita from Trader Joe's. I absolutely love this. I like it better than just regular Italian. And I'm gonna use like a big handful. And I kind of like crunch it up as I go. Actually, I'm gonna use 2 big handfuls because there's a lot of vegetables under there. And this has red pepper flakes in it. Let me read you the ingredients. Diced onion, dried minced onion, tomato flakes, sea salt, dried minced garlic, crushed chili peppers, parsley, crushed red peppers, dried rosemary, sage leaves. It's a great combo and it smells wonderful. So now I'm gonna ever so gently, I say that because I'm not a very gentle person, but I'm just gonna kind of stir all this together. I thought about doing layered, but I don't know. I think stirring it together will be fun. I hope this turns out like I want it to. I'm not sure, just like winging it. I thought originally I'd have to serve it with a side of pasta or something, but I don't think I'm going to have to. I think it has enough protein and vegetables that it's gonna eat like a full heavy meal, you know? Now the other thing I'm debating is whether I should cover it for like the beginning of the cooking, so some of that moisture stays in so it doesn't get dry. What would y'all do? I wish y'all could tell me. My husband's no help. He doesn't cook, so he has no idea. Although he did cut the meat off a chicken the other day. Y'all saw that. He did very good. Okay, I'm gonna call it mixed enough. I'll probably mix it like halfway through the cooking as well. I'm excited to see how this goes. The only thing we're counting points for are the mozzarella balls, which it's 15 points of mozzarella in there. And then if you wanted to count the olive oil, you could do that as well. And I've decided I am gonna cover it with foil for the first like 20 minutes. I'm thinking this is probably gonna take around 40 minutes or so. 30 to 40 minutes. But I'm gonna cover it with foil tightly for the first 30 minutes. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have kept the cheese out to the end too, but you know, you live and you learn. So let me get it into the 300, I said 400 earlier, but I actually went with 375 degree oven. And I'll set a timer for 20 minutes and then we'll take a peek and give it a stir. Got a small pot boiling for my eggs, boiling of water, and then about a medium pot boiling for my lunch prep for my pasta. It should be very easy meal prep. I hope it's good. I bet it will be. So I got my 4 eggs on. I'm just gonna turn my heat on medium, and when it comes to a boil, I will let it go for just a few minutes and then I cover it for like 9 minutes. Okay, I'm excited to start my orange juice prep. This should be really easy because you don't even have to peel the oranges at all. So I'm just gonna like quarter them just to make it a little easier on the machine. Why are these oranges not very orange? See that? They smell like oranges. I'm just gonna load everything up, and I'm actually gonna do straight orange juice first, and then I will do my carrot orange juice just to keep my, you know, so that if I did carrot first, then my regular orange juice would also taste like carrots. Did I make that clear? I don't know. But I do still really love this juicer. It's super simple. And if you've made juice before, especially fresh orange juice, it takes a ton of fruit. I understand now why places charge you so much money because it takes a lot of fruit. So much money for fresh juice. Didn't finish my train of thought there. Let me get my catch cup. That would be bad. Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought I had it wrong, but I don't. Let's go. Let's just see how much orange juice we can get out of 5 pounds of oranges. Okay, we're not done yet. We still got 1 orange to go and the hopper is full. But my, what is this called? The pulp is overflowing, so we're gonna throw that away. A lot of times I put it in my garden, but to be honest, I just don't feel like it. My garden's like kind of going out since it's, you know, winter's starting. I may have to get another cup too, but we're gonna keep going and I'll show you how much. But over here, my water is boiling. So I'm just gonna follow the package instructions for this meal prep. It's just basically gonna end up being like a cold pasta salad. There is a seasoning package in here, so I need to, woo. So let me see. Bowl pasta, drain, and then I combined it with these ingredients. So I just gotta boil this pasta for 10 to 12 minutes. And the water is salted. That's not very much pasta either, but that's okay. Okay, I still have like 1 orange to grind up, but my cup was getting full, so I transferred it to these little bottles. See, it's not very orange, it's kind of like yellow. I haven't even tried it yet. Let me try it. But like I said, the oranges didn't look very orange. That's not good. We can't drink that.
What's wrong with it?
It's not good at all. I think the oranges are bad. I'm gonna let my husband try it and see what he thinks, but to me it's not drinkable at all. Okay, these are waste. This meal prep failed. You can't drink it. Last time I did orange juice, I left the skins on some and the skins off of some. And I think it's just too much pulp flavor. It's so bitter, it tastes rancid. Okay, my pasta is done boiling, so we're gonna finish out this easiest lunch prep. Put all your seasoning in. It calls for some black olives. I just have these that are already in the little like to-go container, so it works out perfect for me. Just gonna put those. How much does it tell me? Tells me to use 4-ounce can. Let's see, how much is this? Oh wow, this is only 1.4 ounces. I need more olives. Let's see if I have any. If not, it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't have any, so we'll be fine with that. I have turned off my boiled eggs as well. And then it says to add a 15-ounce can of diced chicken, but I'm actually adding a, 12.5. I thought my can would be bigger. Whatever. It's okay. It works. Okay, I literally opened the can of chicken right over my drained noodles just because I was being lazy, but you know what? It works and it's all going together anyhow. So not worried about it. So, and if you're, I have always been scared of canned chicken that just fell on the floor. My dog's now eating it. Thank goodness it won't hurt him. He stole some of my chicken. Oh well. And the only other thing is a half a cup of mayonnaise, and I do have the light. Oh, this is light mayo. Mayonnaise, which is what it wants me to put. So let's do that for a half a cup. And I love this for, you know, it like pushes it out the top. Let's hope I got a half a cup. The way this is going now, I bet I don't. I feel like everything's going wrong. I don't really know if I need a half a cup, to be honest. That seems like a lot. I do think I have another one of these. I either have Miracle Whip or mayonnaise. I don't know, one of the two. Okay, since I know I don't have near that much, I'm just gonna squirt it in. Because I'm nowhere near going over the amount. Okay. Boom, boom. I'm making this very difficult for myself, aren't I? Okay. See, you just scrape it off. I'm going to season mine really well with salt and pepper. I also have some sun-dried tomatoes, and I was thinking since I didn't have enough black olives that maybe I wanted to add those in, but I'm just gonna, you know, see how it is straight up. But like I was saying, if you're hesitant to use canned chicken, don't be. I just started this year. Costco let me try some, and it's fine. I don't know why we get freaked out about canned meat, but we eat canned tuna. Or at least that's how I am. Right? Are you the same way? This is something it's going to be kind of hard to figure out the points for. way I'll track it is I'll just track it as noodles, olives, and mayonnaise. So actually, that won't be that difficult. The only thing that will be difficult, I should have weighed the dry noodles to get the exact, because if I just go with how much this was, it included all that seasoning. So, but this is something definitely that will get better the longer it sets. And it's supposed to be like a Mediterranean style. I'll probably bring a Caesar salad on days I eat this as well. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should have mixed looking back, I should have mixed the seasoning with the mayonnaise first. That would have been a lot better, and it would have worked out better. But you know, you live and you learn. There's always room for improvement, especially in the kitchen. And I've been cooking a really long time. Like, yeah, all the seasonings I put it in the first. That was silly of me. Can I blame it on COVID, guys? Okay. Well, I'm not going to try this now because I know it needs to marinate for a while. It may need some more mayonnaise. It's looking pretty dry, but I don't know. It definitely needs to be mixed better, but I don't know. I just want something different for lunch, and I thought this was a good option. And I've had it in my pantry a little while. I can't imagine having 4 times as many olives in there either. I think that would be way too many olives. Okay, I'm going to try just one noodle and a little bitty bite and see how it goes. Okay, that is so freaking good. It's gonna get really good the longer it sits. And I also think it'll be really good cold, so I'm excited about that one. And it made a good portion. So, I'll figure out the points and I'll report that probably on the screen, or maybe I'll give you a summary in a minute. But I'll have to figure that out after I finish cooking. My eggs are also finished, so I'm gonna put them in an ice bath really quick. Oh, those are hot. Let them sit right there for 10 minutes. And my casserole is ready for me to give it a stir, so let's pop over here to the oven. Take some peeksies. Looking pretty good. But see, it has a long ways to go. For some reason, when you do casseroles like this, they take a while, so it may take closer to 50 minutes. I really wish I would have kept that cheese separate, because that's the only thing pretty much cooking at this point. And the chicken's starting to a little. This smells so yummy. I'm gonna cover it again, and I'm gonna check it again in another 20 minutes. I'm also gonna turn it up to 400. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Why is my other orange bag open? It's totally open. That's weird. Anyhow, I'm gonna try this juicing again. And this time I'm gonna try to remove most of the pith. But to me, this is annoying because then if I gotta do all this, I mean, it's not really like convenient, right? But I don't know. I swear last time I juiced, which I'm not an expert juicer, I thought I tested it putting the peel in there and not putting the peel in there. And I thought it didn't take a taste difference. So I don't know what went on. But I did clean my juicer, and we're gonna try it this way. My husband, we tried the oranges. I honestly don't think they're the best oranges. They're not that ripe. He says they taste fine. I don't agree, but anyhow, I'm gonna do this for a few and see how these go. I'll taste them and make sure it's, you know, worth it to continue, basically. Which is kind of annoying. I'm glad we didn't pay for these but 99 cents, because I wasted 5 pounds of oranges, 100%. So, let's see how this goes with the skins removed. While my juicer's going, I'm gonna just pop over here and get some of these eggs being peeled. Gonna put the shells in there. Hopefully they'll peel easy, because I do not have the patience tonight. Yep, easy peasy, great. The water bath really helps. Okay, moment of truth for the second batch. Hopefully this is better, but it's looking just as yellow and not orange. It's better, but it's not great. I think the oranges aren't that good. I am gonna continue. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and like just pour these off, but I'm gonna add some carrot because the orange is, it's just not that good. So I'm just gonna do one of plain orange, and it would be better. I don't know, juicing. I love it, but I'm not that good at it. It doesn't turn out. Does this always happen to people? So far I've used like 7 pounds of orange, and I have this much orange juice. Granted, I threw 5 pounds away, but I'm gonna get back and I'll show you the carrot and orange here in a second. And my dinner's still cooking, and I got to still do my meat, meaning I have to divide it all up. I'm not using it this week, but I just need to get it divided so it can be ready for my freezer, and I am exhausted. Since it's getting crunch time, my husband's gonna help me out. I'm just loading. These are 5 pounds of chicken thighs. We're just putting it in like 2.5 pound bags. Just gonna do 2 sets. Some of these chicken thighs are huge, but that way when we cook them, we can have leftovers. I have chicken goo on my face. Good thing I haven't showered yet. So that's a lot of chicken thighs, but we don't mind cooking a lot of protein at once. So he is just gonna seal them up. I'm gonna give him a demo, or you know how?
Do you have to take that out first?
No.
Or no? Okay.
No, you just put it where the front is in there.
The rough side down or the?
It doesn't matter. No, you put the end and the green part. The green part is like the catch in case any juices come out.
Oh, so you just take it
Yeah.
out like that.
And then you just close it. Yeah, is this bag too little for this one? Yeah, you gotta have extra.
Hold on.
If you just squish the chicken down. Yeah. These are pre-done bags. You can cut your own size, but I was trying to lessen the burden of the work by using the pre-done. Yep.
No, that's not gonna work.
Okay.
Oh, you want to just try it?
Yeah, you lock it on the side, and then you...
But you just have to hold it down though?
Yeah, because ours is broken. You just hit vacuum. Yep, there we go. All the air will go. So he's just going to do those 2, and we'll also do the chicken breast like this as well. So now we're working on the chicken breast. We bought 10 pounds of chicken. 8? 10 pounds of chicken, and we got 8 breasts, but they were ginormous. Like, this isn't right. I feel like it has to be a turkey. So he's just gonna seal all these for me. Usually we do 2, but since they were so big, we just did 1. Each chicken breast is over a pound. That's insane. I want to weigh it and see. Just curious. It's hard for me to believe that each chicken weighs like a pound almost. That's almost 2 pounds. 1.5 pounds. So, okay. Never mind. They're ginormous.
Weigh this one.
Ginormous boobies. 1.3 pounds. Yeah, so that's a ton. Ton. And I don't label them and all that because we eat them so quick, so I'm not worried about that. And then also, I'm not worried about not knowing which is thigh and which is breast. I can easily tell. I've been working on my carrot orange juice batch. About to give it a taste. I typically really like carrot juice. I have last time I made it, and I like other bottled carrot juices. So I'm hoping I like this combo. Pretty good. I'm gonna stop there and bottle this up. Okay, we're finally starting to cook over here in the oven, so I am uncovering it. I'm gonna cook this for another just 10 minutes or so. These bottles I got from Temu, they're pretty good, but I did learn you cannot put them in the dishwasher. Ruined one already. I am going to quickly make my dogs a Kong. These go in the freezer and then they can eat them later. I have old bananas. It came out the wrong end. Sorry, I have bananas that when they go bad, I freeze them. Usually I cut them open, but I thought I could just squeeze it out, but it did squeeze out, but it squeezed out the side so it was going everywhere. My Great Dane's Kong's huge, almost too big. Now it's leaking out, but put it in there, and then I'm just gonna add a scoop of peanut butter. I will pop these into the freezer for a treat for my dogs tomorrow while we watch the Cowboys. And sadly, they think, they're both right here, they think they're getting these right now, but they're not. This is for later. They're sad. Okay, friends, I am done prepping for the night, and I have to tell you, even though it may not look like I did a lot, it takes a lot out of you to do all that at once. And I didn't even do that in-depth of stuff. But we ate that dinner, and we'll have it again for leftovers. It definitely made 4 servings. But a few tips that I would change going forward. I wouldn't add any oil. You don't need it. The zucchini puts off plenty of liquid, like almost too much. So I regret adding any more liquid to that, and points, calories, that sort of thing. I always forget how much liquid vegetables put off. It almost made like a sauce. So I think tomorrow night when we have it, we're going to add it over just a little bit of pasta to kind of soak that up. But it was super, super delicious, kind of spicy. The second thing I would change is I would not add the mozzarella balls. They basically disintegrated, and I was looking forward to having that little like cheesy bite. So what I would do different is like the last 5 minutes of cooking, I would have popped them on there. Highly, highly regret just adding them in. Especially because that was the only reason I had to count points for that meal, besides the little bit of olive oil, and I didn't even get to appreciate them at all. But that's okay. But it still was so flavorful. So overall, that how it was 4 points. If you left off the mozzarella or used less, you could definitely get it down. It was technically like 3.5 points, but you know, Weight Watchers always rounds up. And so with the olive oil, it's kind of accounted for right there. That's how I look at it. But it'll be good over a little bit of bow tie pasta another day this week. But tomorrow morning, I'll be back to show you chorizo, potato, egg, and cheese breakfast tacos. And I have to say, this is like my favorite breakfast taco, especially when I go out to eat. La Victoria in downtown Dallas, best ever. They win awards. But I didn't eat it much on my weight loss journey because chorizo, high in fat, you know, it's not healthy. But I realized a little chorizo makes a ton of tacos. And so they're really not that bad in points. Not like one would think. And I'm only adding a little bit of potatoes. Honestly, I typically wouldn't even add the potatoes, but I just have them on hand and need to use them up. So that's why. So I will see y'all in the morning. I'm going to go edit and get some rest because it is, oh my God, it's 10:30 and I'm exhausted. Good morning. It is the next day, and I had to say, I did not sleep very well, so it's already 10:36. Sadly, I didn't get up in time to cook breakfast for my husband. That was the whole reason I pushed this for today, so we could have fresh breakfast together, but I just had a bad night. I'm coughing, that sort of thing, you know, still recovering from COVID. So, but I am gonna get ready. Let's walk through these ingredients. I am using the rest of the bag of these potatoes. I'm actually about to pop these in the air fryer just so I don't have to like mess with them on the stove, you know. But it is 8 points worth right here, and that is like almost half a bag. So potatoes like this aren't a ton of points. And then for my chorizo, I'm using this one. I don't think this is what I used last time. It's actually chicken chorizo. I've never seen that. The nutrition on this was way better than the regular chorizos. But if you want to use regular chorizo, you can. I'm pretty sure I did last time. But chorizo varies the nutrition greatly, greatly depending on the brand. So just compare a few nutritions on the back and that'll get you the points. That's what I do. Rather than scan them all and see the points, now when I'm in the grocery store, I quickly look at the nutrition and then I'll scan like maybe 2 instead of scanning them all. And then I have some carb counter tortillas. They don't have any branding because this is from Costco and they sell them like in a 2-pack. The ones from Costco are slightly bigger than the other ones. The other ones I buy at the grocery store are 50 calories each and they're 1 point. These are 70 calories in 2, but we actually like having a slightly bigger breakfast taco. So, and then I obviously have a ton of eggs. I'm not sure how many breakfast tacos I'll get. The way I'll do this is I'll cook up the chorizo and then I add in the eggs. I'm at least gonna do 12. And if I need more, I'll add more. And then once I add the potatoes, it really bulks it up. So matter of fact, I think I'm gonna have to thaw the other tortillas, the second package. Because I think this has 8 and I think I'll do more than 8 tacos. It'll make a ton. So right now, I don't know the points because I gotta figure out how many I'm gonna make. Okay, let's get started. I love these liners. They really help keep it clean. Some coconut spray. I'm not worried about seasoning these because they'll be seasoned with the eggs. So let's let these rock. So this one they came all three attached. That's kind of cool. But there is a casing. I take it out of the casing. You can either slit the casing, but this one looks like I may be able to just push it out. Yeah, at least the one end. I may have to cut the others. I can push it out this end. And then, oh, that one got a hole. So let me try to push it out the hole. Yeah, oh, it just rips. It's very easy to rip. Sometimes the casing's not that easy. Don't let the texture scare you. It's so delicious. I say that. I don't know if the chicken one is. So I'm just going to kind of smush this around a little and let it cook up while I handle cracking all my eggs. Chorizo and eggs is like so freaking delicious. And I was excited when I saw that they had chicken chorizo. Usually when I crack eggs, yeah, there you go. It's every other, like the left will crack, then the right will crack. I was like, is the right ever going to crack there? It went a long time before cracking. That's crazy. Okay, how many eggs did I do? Let's see. I think I may have went one over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have 13 eggs. I'm going to add a splash of milk. We're still on the Fairlife milk in this household. Just probably 1/4 of a cup. And then use my immersion blender to blend these up easily. See, even being chicken, it's putting off some grease, but not too terribly much. I'm going to turn this off for a minute and get my potatoes closer, and then I'll do it, because I don't want to cook this with the eggs without the potatoes. I need to know how many eggs with the potatoes, so got to give those a few more minutes in the air fryer. I'll be back. Okay, although my potatoes don't look like they have much color, they are tender. It took about 20 minutes. I'm going to turn my heat back on, just stir this around. I always get confused when people cook these type of potatoes or similar breakfast potatoes like the day of to eat, and they put them in the pan for like 5 minutes and they're like, okay, and they add the eggs. I swear, they take me forever to cook. I don't know. I'm always like, how are your potatoes done? Because I try that and they're just not done at all. But you can see, I really thin out the chorizo with the potato. But the chorizo is so flavorful, it doesn't hurt it, you know? Honestly, this is a little more potato than I use, but it's fine. I don't really care. Okay, and then my 13 eggs. I'm just going to let this slowly cook and stir it around till it's all combined, and then we'll assemble the tacos. Okay, ignore the vacuum in the background if you hear something. But this is what it starts to look like. Not that appetizing, I am aware. But it's so delicious. At this point, you could stop, but I like my scrambled eggs really dry. So I'm just going to keep on for about 30 more seconds, and then we'll be ready to plate. And I'm really happy with my proportions, meaning eggs to chorizo and all that. So it's making a ton of filling. I think I'm going to regret not thawing more tortillas. But they thaw quickly, so if it is too much, I can just run and grab another bunch. I'm just going to sit here with my stack of tortillas and scoop away. Oh, you know what? Usually I don't fill my tortillas till it cools down for ones I'm storing so they don't get soggy. So actually, I'm not going to do this. But you get the idea. You stuff your tortillas and then you roll and fold. And I'm not that good at stuffing tortillas, I will say, at all. In a Ziploc bag. But I am going to let it cool before I do the rest. However, I'm going to make me one. I'm just going to heat it up. I'm going to throw this in the air fryer for like 30 seconds. My tortilla flew to the top of the air fryer. I always forget that. You could use hot sauce. With these type of tacos, I don't like my normal picante. I like more of a Mexican style, which I don't think I have any. Wish I did. But I'm also, the ones I put in the freezer, I won't top, or the refrigerator for the week. I don't know if I'll top them with cheese. I probably will some for my husband and some not. But I am going to add just a little bit of cheese this morning. It's the weekend. Why not? No. So I'm gonna sit down and eat this before I come back and wrap them all up, and I'll tell you how many I get. Okay, I am finished with the first 8. I have 5 in this bag. They're the same, I just ran out of parchment paper. But 5 in this bag. My husband will eat 3 this week. I'll probably have 2. So these are gonna go in the refrigerator. And then I also have 2 that are going in the freezer, but I haven't finished with the pan yet. So I am thawing the other round of tortillas. So I'll tell you what those are. How many points it ends up being, because right now I'm at 8 points. I'm at 8. Because right now I'm at 8 tacos. You know, I ate 1, so that's why you're seeing 7. But I'm gonna get more than that, so I'll be back still with the points. I just have to wait. I knew I should have thawed it, but I have to wait for these to thaw so I can finish assembling. My husband just informed me that he did not eat breakfast this morning. He's been outside mowing, and he just skipped breakfast because he wanted these breakfast tacos. So the last ones probably are not gonna go in the refrigerator. He's gonna eat them, but I'll still give you the total. Sorry it's so confusing today. I ended up making 10 tacos, which I will say you could probably get more, but I filled my husband's today really, really full because he's really, really hungry. He's been mowing in the heat. But they come out with the tortillas. If I do all the points and divide by 10, it is 3.7. So they're 4-point tacos. So don't think you have to rule out high point meat, especially in breakfast tacos, because you don't use that much. Same with sausage, bacon, that sort of thing. So that is it, friends. Sorry if this sorry if this meal prep was all over the place. I'm still not totally feeling well, and that is what it is. Until next time, bye. Dang, my arm looks totally darker than my neck in the camera. Like,
I can see it here too.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to tan this.